Welcome everyone to the Anything Vlog, where I vlog about everything and anything. I'm EvoEightRich, and today what I'm going to do is a vlog of my son's 2015 Focus ST. It's pretty much stock. We've just done a few paint parts here and there, which I'll show you. But I thought I'd do a video on it anyway, so you guys can see it, and then when we eventually do things to it, you'll see it from the beginning. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, before I get started, first I want to apologize for the car being dirty, but he didn't wash it. I asked him to wash it, but he never got around to it, so I just want to get done, so I apologize for it being dirty. This is a 2015 Focus ST. It's a base model, as I said earlier. It has 252 horsepower at 5,500 RPMs. It has 270 foot-pounds of torque at 2,500 RPMs. It is an inline 4, 2.0 liter engine. It is front-wheel drive, 0 to 60 in 5.9 seconds. Top speed, 155 miles an hour. It is a 6-speed manual, and it has 18-inch wheels and tires. Okay, those are the numbers that the car has. Those are the official numbers. Now I'm going to go through some of the individual things, show you the engine bay, and talk about some of the likes and dislikes, which aren't many because we haven't had it that long. Okay, now we're inside the car. Probably can hear me a little better too. Some of the things you get with the Focus ST model is you get the gauges in the front. You have your oil pressure, oil temperature, and your boost in the middle. So you get the gauges there. Hopefully you can see that. And like I said, you get your option of different screens, which come on all the Focuses, but that's really not exclusive to ST. The gauges are, you have a nice gauge clusters in the middle here, nice looking. You have your traction control button here, so you have traction control. The nice flat steering wheel. This, let me get out of the car and I'll show you. Now just saying, you see this is this particular 15. Unlike the 14 and 13, has the nice steering with the flat bottom. This is really nice. I like this. Nice looking ST logo. It's a really, really awesome steering wheel. Now you'll notice that the ST is in red all over the car. It has red accents. See the ST there is red on the steering wheel. The numbers are red on the shifter. So the ST model, unlike the RS, which is blue, this one has the logos and highlights and things in red. As far as the back seat goes, like I said, this is the base model. I think I said that 3 times already. Sorry about that. It's comfy. It's pretty roomy. I'm not a real big guy, but you can get 2 people in here for sure, and a third smaller person in the middle with no problem. But it's really nice. Nice and roomy. Okay, here in the back, the hatch. You have these seats that you can put down for storage. You have a lot of room. This one doesn't have the extra subwoofer because it's not the higher end model. Okay, now that we're at the back of the car, as I pointed out earlier, there's your exhaust in the middle. But if you look at that shape there, which is something that I pointed out to the dealer, he didn't realize it, or he didn't recognize it. If you look at the shape of the exhaust, okay, then we'll go over to one of the wheels. And you look at the shape of the wheels, this cutout is very similar to the shape of the exhaust. Right here, this cutout. Now I'm not 100% sure if that's intentional or it's just me, but it's very similar, and I'm not sure if they did that on purpose. I've never checked to see if it was done on purpose, but to me it looks like it's supposed to represent that in a way. But that's just my opinion. Could be wrong. It has a rear spoiler on the top here in the back. As you can see, that's standard. And obviously it has the ST logo for the ST. As for the front of the car, it has the bigger grille in the front and your intercooler openings on the bottom. It's a much bigger grille than the standard standard Focus. Alright, here's your engine bay. The only thing we did is paint this red with some duplicolor. It's like Plasti Dip. We painted that red. That's the only thing we've done under the hood. Everything else is stock. You can see everything else is covered up. I personally don't care for these big plastic pieces. I like the way you can see the engine on my car, but it is what it is. But there it is. Stock engine bay. Okay, as far as dislikes, as far as the front of the car that I can think of right now, is one of the problems is that these particular areas here catch a lot of leaves, and you have to open it and clean it all the time. There's a pile of leaves on both sides that catch. As you can see, that those are some of the leaves I threw out on the ground. So that's one thing I don't like. The second thing, as I said earlier, I don't care for these plastic covers. I don't think they look good. I like to see the engine block. I want to see the engine. So for me, this is something else that is a dislike, but that's the way they're making them now. Okay, the third thing, which is a big deal on these cars, and I've talked to other guys that have them, it's the same problem, is this grill, as you see, pops out. It's out all the way across the top, and you got to keep pushing it back in, like this. The clips are broken. And I've talked to 3 other guys of the same year, same problem. The 2013s and 14s, this grill is different. It's from the inside. This sits on the inside. You don't see this lip right here. But that is a problem. This thing keeps popping out. I have to take it in. It's going to be in there for a couple days. They got to take the whole front off and fix the clips in the back. So that to me is a big negative. It's too new to be having that problem, and it's had it from day one. Okay, a couple other things that we did, other than painting a part on the hood, is I painted the calipers. You see, they were not red, they were just maybe the color of the wheels there. You see, they came out really nice. A little bit dusty right now, but they came out really good. And I did the one in the back as well, both sides. Came out really nice. So that makes it stand out. We are going to paint the wheels, and I will do a video on that. He wants to paint them black, and I will be painting them black. I will not be using plastic, I'll be using paint. Okay, so since I got the hood open, I'll just go over those numbers again real quick in case you didn't get them. That way you don't have to back up the video. If you're at this point, you'll get it. So it's 252, horsepower is 252 at 5,500 RPMs. Torque is 270 at 2,500 RPMs. So 5,500 RPMs for the horsepower, 2,500 for the torque. 252, 270. One cool thing you get with the ST that I like is you get this ST right here at the bottom of the door. It's pretty sharp looking. Well, as you can tell, it's not really that loud, but it is stock, so we'll keep that in mind. So when we change the exhaust, if we do, I hope we will, then we can do a check back the video and do a comparison in case I forget to do it the day of. But that's what it sounds like, stock ST 2015 model. All right, guys, that's really about it. One other thing real quick, when I think of it, is these lights here on the 15 are different than the ones on the 13 and 14. They're a different shape. So that was the one change that they made from the 2013 and 14 to the 15. Those lights are a little different. And there's also lights in here that are different as well. But like I said, that's going to do it. We haven't done any mods to it. It's pretty stock. But I just wanted to show you guys what we have done to it and what car we have. And it's a pretty nice little car. My son, my middle son who owns this Focus, he's actually the one that owns the SRT4. I bought it for him years ago. Technically, legally it's mine, but it's really his car because I bought it for him. But the SRT4, the one that's not running, is his as well. So I don't know if he's going to do mini mods, if any, on this ST, other than maybe paint here and there, because he wants to fix the SRT4. But if he does, and we do, I'll show it to you guys. Okay, so that's where we're at. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And thanks for all you subscribers and all my new ones. I appreciate every one of you guys. It really means a great deal. Okay, so if you liked the video, please hit the like. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you could share my video, I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so that's going to do it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Well, I'll be somewhere else, doing something else. Bye.